There is either a God or there is not. That's not poetry, that's logic. And for most of my adult life, I've leaned toward there is not. Not because I wanted freedom from morality, but because as I understood it, the evidence pointed that way. Belief felt naive, imaginative, and compared to religion as I had come to understand it, stepping away released something heavy. The constant weight of what-ifs, coupled with the threat of eternal consequences. Letting go didn't feel rebellious. It felt like breathing. And for a while, that breath was enough. But what philosophy failed to warn me about was the reality of living. Air alone doesn't sustain you forever. Eventually, life stops asking theoretical questions. It asks personal ones. And life did something arguments never could. It broke me. Not all at once, but thoroughly. And somewhere in that breaking, I had to admit something quietly. Honestly, I was incapable of living a godless life. Now, to be clear, to each their own. But for me, I was left to lean into a different starting point. There is a God. Now, that doesn't mean I know exactly who that God is. I haven't seen God with my eyes. I haven't heard God speak with my ears. I exist right here in mortality, and for all intents and purposes, detached. So saying God exists isn't the end of the question. It's the beginning. Because if God exists, and he isn't communicating directly, then I'm left asking whether God communicates indirectly. Look at humanity. Every generation, every culture, every belief system. Line us all up. One thing is undeniable. No two of us are the same. Not mentally, not emotionally, not creatively, not experientially. If God exists, that wasn't by accident. God didn't mass produce humanity. He individualized it. And that matters because to be created is to be given life. And to have life is to have experience. That's the job description. Experience. At 39 years old, I've had more than enough of it. Some beautiful, some brutal, some I wouldn't wish on anyone. But every experience taught me the same lesson. Some ways of living produce peace, and some destroy you from the inside out. That pattern is universal. Love, joy, peace, meaning, we recognize them instinctively. So no, God didn't create you to suffer. Suffering is the cost of a world where goodness can be chosen. Because here's the truth. We are not passive. We choose. Every single day. And if God created us uniquely, then goodness was never meant to look the same through everyone. Otherwise, why the differences? So purpose can't just be good. That's too shallow. Purpose is deeper. Purpose is discovering how goodness was meant to flow through you, your strengths, your weaknesses, your temperament, your wounds, your curiosities, your desires. They are not random. They are information. And when your desires are oriented toward goodness, they stop being selfish. They start being directional. Here's how you know that you're close. Your time feels right. Not easy, but honest. Your efforts feel satisfying. Your soul feels less divided. Peace starts showing up. That's alignment. That's purpose revealing itself. God doesn't give everyone the same role. He creates originals. And then he asks each of them the same question. Will you understand who you are and aim toward goodness? Because purpose isn't found by copying lives or borrowing meaning. Purpose is found by understanding why you were made the way you were and offering that design to the world. There is a God. He created you on purpose. The question now is simple. What are you doing with what you've been given?